We interrupt this program.
We're live from the glitch. Brothers and sisters, no front door tonight. The Black Spire doesn't do doors, it does apertures. Wounds that dilate when they smell fresh meat walking in. A ghost. Just step through one.
Arx Eternal, officially dead 2 years. Buried eulogized, stock surged on the news, but ghosts don't stay buried in this city. Walked into the belly of the beast through a biomechanical sphincter that groaned like something dying slow. The Braggards watched Hexavane, watched from her throne of rot. The whole damn building breathed down his neck, tasting the air for blood. They think they swallowed him. They forgot when you swallow a ghost. You choke on the ectoplasm. The signal's about to get loud. Volume breaking the knob. Hold on. This is chapter 1. Chapter 1!
We interrupt this program.
The Black Spire didn't have a front door. It had an aperture. The wall dilated biomechanical sphincter opening like a wound. The sound was wet, organic, a groan that vibrated in your teeth. A man stepped through. He found a stool at the bar, sat nursing a drink, third one. Maybe fourth, the glass was half empty, liquid the color of old copper. He lifted it, drank, set it down, stayed sober. The prison-grade cybernetics at his neck hummed, microprocessors cycling, filtering blood faster than liver function, rerouting toxins through auxiliary channels to the ostomy bag against his side, alcohol in, waste out chemical loop. He tasted copper and kept the glass moving for appearances.
Your performance is unconvincing.
A voice said, not in his ear, in his skull, bone conduction cow. The tremor in your left hand stopped 3 seconds ago. The man didn't respond. Around him the space-breathed walls rose in cathedral arches 50 meters up. Ribbed surfaces like exposed vertebrae, chrome grown over bone, white composite, pulsing with bioluminescent veins, not built, grown Cineris architecture. Whatever had seeded this structure millennia back, the light Cineris before the dark Cineris followed it, still lived, still shifted, walls realigning in patterns that followed logic humans didn't have words for. The bar was human edition, chrome and glass bolted against the ribs with industrial adhesive and hope. Neon signs hovered on magnetic suspension. Some flickering half-dead ferrocrit floor poured decades ago, cracked now. Stained tables scattered across it, synthwood surfaces sticky with spilled drinks and ash. Stage in the corner where a band finished setup, neon funeral, half of them worked the floor between sets. Karaoke night, a hologram flickered behind them. Some dead celebrities' likeness stretched 50 meters tall, badly rendered, glitching at the edges. Lead singer tapped the mic, good evening from the Black Spire. Let's fucking go. Feedback screeched, scattered applause. The band started, bass immediate and too loud. People filled the space corp of drones still in suits, ties loosened, hackers in tactical gear that had seen used dealers moving between tables and forces off duty. Bra guards along the original wall, standing where Cineris work met human installation, swords at hips, watching everything and nothing. High above, shadowed by the shifting ribs of the ceiling, a figure leaned against a railing, Hexavane, the woman who ran this place, a massive blade rested against her hip. She was watching the floor, watching him. The man at the bar didn't look up. A song hummed in his head, old, couldn't place it.
Hours earlier, rain wall rippling, aperture forming where smooth surface had been. Two Braggards flanking, one looked at him, recognition shocked, the guard opened his mouth. You're supposed to be dead, Eternal, the funeral 2 years ago.
Arx stumbled forward, caught a table, mumbled incoherent sounds. The guard stared, looked at his partner back at Arx. Let him through. The other guard said, quiet. Hexa will want to see this.
The man took another drink. The glass left a ring on the bar. The surface was tacky.
Across the room, a booth. Vincent Dice held court, mid-level caliber corpse. Suit that cost 3 months' salary but fit wrong, tailored for someone else's body. Augmented eyes with gold flecks in the iris, purely cosmetic, flickering slightly when he was drunk. And he was drunk. A woman sat across his lap, synth leather bodysuit with mesh panels, LED strips under her skin at the collarbone, pulsing blue-green. The strips flickered, cheap augments half broken. Her perfume was too sweet, chemical flowers trying to cover sweat and ozone from failing Elenchum. She leaned in while Vinny talked, laughing at the right moments. He had something in his hand, matte black cylinder, ceramic composite, length of his palm, rechargeable tobacco cartridge slotted in the base. You could see the seam where it locked when he drew. The tip glowed orange red, heating element cycling at 800 degrees. Ash accumulated at the end, real ash fell on her thigh when he gestured. So I tell him, right, I tell him, you wanna play that game? Vinny waved the cylinder, ash scattered, landed on her mesh panel, started burning through tiny holes appearing, edges glowing. Shit, he jerked the cylinder away. Shit, I'm sorry. She brushed at the whole smile profession.
Vinny pulled credits from his jacket. Physical chits, not digital, threw them on the table. Get a new one, seriously, I'm sorry.
Laughter from the others in the booth. 4 more bodyguards, mostly couple of hangers-on, drinking, smoking their own cylinders. The ashtray at the center overflowed, spent cartridges, ash forming a small mountain. The man at the bar watched in the chrome bartenders. He surface, didn't look directly. He's noticed you, Cal's voice said in his skull. Vinny stood swayed, caught himself on the table, drink sloshed. Alright. He grinned, bathroom break, who's coming? Can't go alone, might get lost, right? The bodyguards exchanged looks, profession, resignation. 2 stood, they flanked Vinny as he headed toward the back. Then he stopped, looked at the bar, his expression changed, the drunk smile faded. Recognition flickered, confusion, fear. He said something to his people, pointed, changed direction, headed toward the man instead. The man turned slow, let his eyes take too long to focus. What the fuck? You're dead. Vincent Dice froze, the cigarette cylinder hanging inches from his lip. His expression was a grotesque mix of fear and processing. They said you... Suicide 2 years ago. I saw the memorial. Galbraith gave a beautiful eulogy. The man, Arx, squinted. Rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. No. But I saw the reports. Caliber stock surged on the news. You've been dead 2 years. And yet here I am. Arx gestured at his drink about those questions I was asking. Vinny stared at him, then frantically glanced around the bar. He had just seen a ghost. Vincent Dice. We worked together back when you ran things. Friends call me Vinny. Right. Arx nodded. Too many times, Vinny. Can I buy you a drink? Got one. I see that. How many you had? Arx waved vaguely. Few. Vinny pulled up a stool. The seat was cracked. He sat anyway. The bodyguard stayed standing, bracting. His hand shook slightly as he drew on the cylinder. You doing okay? Haven't seen you around because you were dead. Just having a drink. Sure. Vinny took a pull from the cylinder. The tip glowed brighter. Heard something though. Heard you've been asking questions before the funeral. I mean, questions. About projects, things that aren't your concern anymore. His smile tightened. People get curious, but curiosity bad for health, especially for dead people. Arx let the mask slip, just a second calculation underneath, and back to pathetic. Don't know what you mean. Go home, Arx, sleep it off, wherever the fuck you've been hiding. Vinny stood, turned. Arx let him get one step. Top floors, Arx said. What are you hiding up there? The bar's noise continued, but something in the attention shifted. VAR guards along the walls noticed. Up on the balcony, Hexavane stopped moving, leaned forward. Vinny stopped, the cylinder still burning. You're drunk and dead. This conversation isn't happening. Project Echo, what do you know? Arx moved. The female bodyguard reached for her weapon. Arx was inside her guard, already caught her wrist twisted, drove his palm into her throat. She went down choking. The male bodyguard drew Arx, caught the gun hand, redirected, pulled him off balance, drove his knee into the liver. The man folded. Arx took the gun, turned, barrel against Vinny's forehead. Vinny froze, hands up, the cylinder still between his fingers, still glowing. Top floors. Vinny said fast, restricted section, that's all I know. What's up there? Hex's people, I don't have clearance, I'm mid-level, I don't... Arx hit him fast, the gun's grip to the temple. Vinny dropped, 3 meters away. Rash stood talking to another guard. Blood had misted across her face during the fight. She didn't stop talking, the other guard nodded at whatever she was saying. Around them the bar continued, dealers made transactions. The band played bass, vibrated through Sonaris architecture and human ferrocrete alike. Smoke from cylinders drifted toward vents that opened in the ceiling, closed after. Arx walked to the bar, set the gun down on the sticky surface, turned. A door had appeared in the wall. Ribs parting, opening passage, Sonaris work. Up on the balcony, Hexa Vane raised her pipe in a silent toast. Arx stepped through. Behind him, Vinny lay unconscious. His bladder had released dark stains spreading across expensive pants. Outside, the rain had gotten worse. Arx stood under an overhang, lit a cigarette, ceramic cylinder, matte black, smaller than Vinny's cherry, glowed pale blue when he drew. That was subtle, a voice said. Cal materialized against the wall. No longer just voice, silver white hair plastered, wet purple eyes. Too bright, bioluminescent, not human spectrum, reflecting streetlight. Got what I needed, Arx said. Top floors, restricted, no specifics. Hex's people of clearance. After you knocked out mid-level Caliber in her bar, mid-level Caliber who now knows you're alive. Yeah, Cal was quiet. Your performance was excessive and your secret is compromised. Worked. You wasted alcohol. You want to help her give notes? Service entrance 3 blocks, maintenance access.
They walked. A black spire rose behind them. 500 meters of living architecture twisting into clouds, bioluminescent veins, pulsing up its length. Sonaris work, still breathing after millennia, built by the light. Sonaris before the dark, Sonaris came hunting. What causes the glitching? Arx said. Multiple consciousness streams, synthetic intelligence fighting itself. Can it be fixed? I don't know, they modified me, I'm different now. Rain ran down Cal's face. His eyes reflected light that wasn't there. We'll figure it out, Arx said. Optimistic. Made worse enemies. Your former partner